Yup. Make sure. Okay. Should be good. So, unless I can think of something more fun to do, which could include Death Knight Umbra Dios like combo, where you basically do like 20 death rattles of a combination of Freebooter and Stegodon to just like OTK your opponent. I'm probably gonna do more Stranglevine stuff. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it is only 9. Played a deck with this, and yeah, at least wasn't active. So it's either an 8 or a Wisp. Probably just go for a Wisp. Wisp will replace. Okay. Let's get right to it, I guess. Slightly different version of the deck from yesterday.
Versus the Lich King.
None shall escape my wrath. Go with the flow.
I think I'm keeping Dorian just because of this curve. I might just use fetch on 1. That's probably what's happening.
Pleasure of force. Step forth into the time ways.
If he doesn't trade, I'll just trade into the leeches. Okay.
I remember this place well.
Maybe shouldn't have went with Discover a Spell. My hand's gonna be very full.
Nightmares never forgotten.
Are you
That was treacherous.
That's amazing. I got some amazing hits. That was great. Good stuff. I'm dead. Extremely dead.
Take combatant center, and I take the crown. I can't pardon. It has been an honor.
That was not the good game. I might have been able to play better, but I definitely got very unlucky with some of that.
Illyria versus Zyrella.
I would like to ask you a few questions.
This isn't my first rodeo.
This might be a good matchup. Love seeing Niall. Probably should have just played the Wisp out. It's good for like Stranglevine stuff, but I don't know. Like another thing that Stranglevine procs can go to.
Lush wilds and
I'll
clear
just play it.
This could be our home.
So, fishing rod is probably going to get equipped, and then I might be able to discover the spell.
Inhospitable.
I don't, Dorian's sick.
Inhospitable.
This is honestly really surprising. I feel like they normally have a lot of cheap spells. That's a good hero power. You're not taking this? It's extremely surprising to me.
Inhospitable.
What's up, Lion? Still playing Dio Stranglevine, but I'm trying a version with Elise. I'm really not finding any of the Amphibian Spirit cards.
Inhospitable!
Cool.
Inhospitable!
So I'm expecting, you know, repackage. I'm expecting, I mean, a silence would kill me. Repackage isn't so bad. I believe Amalgam's like the last card in this, which is quite annoying. Yeah, I'm looking for Dio's stuff.
Merely a pawn for the puppet master.
That's fine. Very nice. I'd rather play probably a Stalker. Not show him what I got as well.
Your weakness betrays you.
He could get a 1-mana Dios. So that's from his own deck, and that's a copy of it? That's kind of sick, getting multiple Xaviuses. So obviously my Dorian isn't doing anything right here. I have another Stranglevine. I could go for a combo. But I don't have like a way to make it permanent.
What to do?
Your weakness betrays
All strings attached. All strings attached.
you. Weakling.
I'm not using Escape Pod. I needed to get stuff out of my hand.
Now!
It has to be this. Oh, and the hero power happens twice. I can grab this.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
And I'm not playing that. I actually could have played both Ysera's if I would have clicked this Sanctuary first. So he's got some sort of board clear. So you want Dios for some reason. I loved him getting rid of not getting rid of my Adaptive Amalgam. This will refresh 3 mana, so I'll go from 6 to 9.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
So I need to get 4 slots in my hand. What does he plan on doing with that?
When the cycle renews.
Guess that makes sense.
The glade is suffering.
So to get hand space, getting Bob out of my hand would help. I could get myself another
What to do?
Dios, but I don't think that's the play. I think I just freeze and make him afraid. I can't kill him, right? I have 11. Wait, I might have lethal. I might have had lethal. 2, 4 more damage. I actually currently have lethal.
Now I can keep the fill. Hold still.
What? I can't count.
Hold still.
I still had lethal. I'm just so great at the game. Alright, well. Pony. I can't do math. And I missed lethal like 18 times. All I gotta do is hit him with my weapon. I mean, surely I got this. Surely he won't get double healing and go up to full health with that 4 mana spell. That draws a card and heals 12. It doesn't matter. I'm setting back up. That'll have B2 healing. Actually 3 healing because of the triple battle cry. Or the double battle cry. Okay. Won't it happen again? In what world is that how that works? What? It wouldn't just swap them. I guess it does say choose 2 minions each time. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so Dios. I don't have Stranglevine in. Oh, I can get Stranglevine in hand.
I am going to clean
I'm
up
almost
these
out of cards.
streets.
I used my rush. Man, I'm a genius, dude.
What to do?
What? When did oh, because I thought I had lethal. Okay. I need to somehow Okay, this might help.
Now,
Oh. I should have put Spirit on it first. No, don't play that. My dead. Also, if he clears board, I'm just, dude, guys, I'm washed. I don't know if I was ever good, but I'm not good right now. Oh shoot. Can Ceaseless do anything? I don't think that helps you. That actively hurts you. You're spreading around. There you go. Although this thing getting Divine Shield sucks, but I think I can work with this. I think. I need this to die without using Ceaseless so it can go on the Amalgam.
who to shoot?
I can't do that, can I? Why does it always get Divine Shield, dude? It's ridiculous.
Who to shoot?
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
This got both of them.
Now,
Lush wilds and clear
Uh.
fields. This could be our home. I am going to clean up these streets.
you've got a knack for this.
Actually, killing this is a whole lot better
I'm
than...
almost out of cards.
I'm still screwed. Like, all he's got to do is get rid of my Stranglevine procs. And then I feel like I can't win. Because I don't even have,
None can hide from the light.
Just play both your things, please. Just don't kill the dude. Just play your things.
Life and death.
Don't do anything else. I'm sad. Definitely lost.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
No rush means I can't do anything.
Masterful.
I need to... What do I need to do? Stop playing my cards and learn to do math, and then maybe start playing this deck again. So, I miscounted lethal. I screwed up. I shouldn't have played that Stranglevine with the Ceaseless. I probably should have just played Ceaseless, but then I wouldn't have really had a way to kill Stranglevine, but I never had a way.
Lend me your power.
Go with the
I don't...
flow.
Maybe I could have done with something with Elise as well. I'm not keeping Stranglevine. Just a slightly higher chance of getting Niall is probably worth throwing it. I'll do better this game. Also, like, everybody's playing Priest. I've seen a lot of Priest. I don't think I care for giving Escape Pod more stats. I would honestly prefer it to stay at 1 health. In the event that they don't have a minion that does 3 damage when I want to use the escape pod. No amphibian spirit in hand, so not gonna use rod. The workhorse does really well against this crap.
Come closer, critters.
Wasn't really expecting that.
Come closer, critters.
Welcome to the Hallowed Tower.
Oh, insane, dude.
Lush wilds and clear skies. This could be our home.
Welcome to the Hallowed Tower.
Fish.
Inhospitable.
Then for which peace where no?
Linked together in harmony.
I don't know how you healed that. Could have just healed yourself. So obviously this is annoying, but it's also just a heal 2 hero power. Dude, he's just gonna silence, is he not? I don't want to get silenced. If I get silenced, dude, it's just basically over. Yep, hit that first. Hell yeah. It's not guaranteed. I would very much like it to be guaranteed to go on here. A lot of damage.
Then for which piece where no? I should have taken a vacation ages ago.
You're letting me likely put the frog back onto the dude. Okay, so it's probably just celiacs. This can go, I don't know, here. Sweet. That's not, I'm so glad that didn't happen.
Welcome to the Hallowed Tower.
Linked together in harmony.
Let the light grace this sanctuary. You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
Sweet. I could do the frogs. I could just do a shit ton of frogs. Like frogs. Well, I should attack first, and then frogs. Frogs! Frogs. Gotcha.
Lord Damar versus Rexa!
Let the hunt begin.
I will fight to the end.
There you go.
I am watching closely.
got to be Elise, right? I can just equip fishing rod next turn, and then, or I could just coin out Elise, but I like the thought of coin for Dorian turn.
Silver arrowheads, an excellent choice.
Interesting playing Patchwork Pals in this in the same deck. I'm definitely gonna just play Elise now. Maybe. Although Elise now, I don't know what that would even do.
Much to think about.
I could play it next turn with the fishing rod, and hopefully it takes a little bit to deal with this. I'll do Discover a Spell. That's unfortunate, but I can use the Raptor. And then hopefully he value trades with the 1/3 into the 1/1. That way I take less damage, I guess.
Shaking a stud.
Or he ignores it, and I might be able to use one of my escape pods to stabilize. Ooh. Ooh. Costs one less. The wolves with the rush. Yeah. Let him make the trades.
Sisters, my instinct shall hunt down our enemies.
Playing a lot of cards that kind of go the opposite of this. I can fishing rod thing next turn.
Blaze a trail.
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
He'll want to get rid of this. I can fishing rod escape pod, which is probably what I'm gonna do. I need to play my minions to the right side or my locations to the left, because obviously it summons. So if I wanted to escape pod that Elise, if it like lived, I really wouldn't have been able to do it. So here, I would definitely like to kill this, and I believe I can. I definitely can with this as well.
How shall
See what I
do
get.
this?
I've discovered a lot.
Fire! Fire!
So I guess all three of these have to go in here because I didn't hit here. Oh, actually, sweet. A Rush Amalgam, a Fishing Rod equipped, and a Stranglevine and Amphibian Spirit in hand. Also, I'm very glad to see this garbage location. instead of anything that'll kill me. So, I can give this Amphibian Spirit to kill Leok, but I should use my Rush first. Hopefully I can survive to the Ziliak's turn. Jesus. Oh my god.
Well played.
What a hand. I can't believe I just lost like that. Oh my god.
Huln versus Illidan.
The Legion's rage pales before mine. Go with the flow.
Do I keep Amphibian Spirit for the Amalgam or the Fishing Rod? I'd like to say so, but obviously I could get Niall or something and that'd be way better if I mulliganed. And then I also could just draw this. I am so screwed. Kerrigan seems better than WzBsek. I gotta remember what Kerrigan does. Is Kerrigan... Oh. Wait a minute. Maybe. Also, I'm extremely lucky.
Lush lands and clear skies. This could be our home.
Yeah, dealing 6 damage to all enemies does sound kind of nice. Maybe. It's already too late. I already attacked. If I was gonna play it, I should have played it before I attacked. I don't think I should play it anyway. It should literally just go on Amalgam. Unless I feel like I need it. No minion Demon Hunter. Yo, what's up? Oh. That is really annoying. If I Sanctuary right now and tap it, this will cost 8. Then next turn will be 7 mana. So it'll only help me out, get it out one faster. Or I could just Blob of Tar right now. Or I could fetch and then cry when I don't hand it anything good. Still got 2 mana left over. And he didn't do anything with it.
8 combatants enter, and I take the crown.
I'll probably just not click so I can Dorian. Like, so I have the option of playing Dorian. And then going for something.
Another soul.
Amalgam. I can do this. So I could do... It doesn't work out very well, but I can just kill this and then take 10 whole damage. I could do Stranglevine stuff. Escape Pod plus Stranglevine. Yeah. Oh, I had Wind Fury. What am I doing? Workhorse isn't gonna help me. It's literally just Ziliax. Yeah, I could have Wind Furied. I don't know why I didn't just wait for the keyword. I knew it was gonna get it. A Wind Fury Rush minion is quite nice though, so it can't get cucked by Divine Shield. Holy, it's a lot of buff. Good thing I can... Oh! Is there any chance I just play this? If I had 1 more mana, that would be absolutely insane. But I can't really do anything else.
Here I come, ready or not.
Alright. Half health. I'd like Dios. I think that's kind of what I'm betting on.
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
Right. Bird watching would be more likely. And then with the mana, I would have 1. I could use 1, 1. Oh, but if I hit... Taunt, please! Give me taunt!
Your gifts are many.
It always happens.
You're good enough to invest.
Our betrayers will suffer endless torment.
Do I want to change something about this? Yeah, that is true. It would fill up my hand a lot, like actually immediately. Kind of already a little bit struggling with hand space. Is there some like extremely good early game card that I could slot in here that isn't a one cost? Because I need one costs for, I need fishing rod to always hit. There's Raptor, which is a 2-mana 4/3, or a 2/1 with Divine Shield. Imbue doesn't do anything for me. Creature of Madness is kind of nice. There's Drink Server, but that's hand. Screws with my hand. Messmaker's lifesteal, and then if it gets poisonous, it's a board clear. Messmaker, too many what ifs. It's Whelp of the Infinite. It's definitely kind of nice to have a lot of poisonous. So of course there is Kerrigan. What do I need to do to this deck to make it good? Is Wormhole good? I've had one experience with it and it was absolutely terrible. Spirit Bond. Isn't this kind of good? 3 mana deal 6? Parrot Sanctuary hasn't really been helping. What else would I take out? Maybe one of the amphibian spirits? Maybe I don't need this many. I guess early game is missing from the deck, like control. I don't have any way to stop my opponent from making a board, basically, until the late game where I pull off the combo to, you know, rush Poisonous into their board. Maybe one of the fetches, but I like having this many. I feel like Elise is bad. I don't know. It's making me build my deck a certain way. Like, obviously I don't want Wisp in here. And then the alternative to Wisp currently is Kerrigan. I don't even know if I want that. It'll just make me overdraw once I play it. But maybe it's better than Wisp. I mean, I do need board clears. Maybe if I keep struggling with this, I'll go for Death Knight. Currently, I don't think it could fit in the deck. I mean, I could try Mask instead of Kerrigan, but I don't know. I got a feeling that Kerrigan would probably be more useful than Mask. Love seeing Niall in my opening hand. No.
Child's play.
What are you doing?
Lush wilds and clear skies. This could be our home.
Inhospitable!
You're merely a pawn.
I got a feeling he's not gonna be able to deal with this. With how many deal 2 damage things he has. Dude, I'm about to have a sick turn. Already won.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
I am watching closely.
attached.
I was thinking, like, what way would I not be able to, like, would I make the amount of times it takes damage less? And I guess I should have traded. I can Dios, Ysera, and then I would have 6 mana. Or I could just Ysera and prepare.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
I already have. Alright, I need to get everything I can on Amalgam. I would like for him to have a board for me to trade into, but him playing this quest will definitely give me that board. Hell yeah. Oh, and the double. What does, I mean, he's got to kill me over the top, right? That is not a good sign. Nice. Yeah, Dorian is 100% staying in this deck. Hunter has a ridiculous amount of ways to abuse Dorian. If there was another Dorian-like card, it would be sick. It would, you know, probably get a lot better.
Huln versus AFK.
Give me a few more minutes.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, 1 mana Dios is insane. Okay, what's probably minions? Well, I want Dorian. That's a good minion. So my thought process behind doing tracking first was if I could hit Dorian with tracking, I might save the fetches. But that's a hard might. Okay, well Dorian's a lot worse now that I have Dios in hand. Dorian's still there, but I don't have 1 mana things to abuse him. And there's basically nothing I even want to hit with Dorian anymore, other than like Ceaseless Expanse and Elise. so I might just coin it out right here.
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to abuse it, so I'll just let him use a lot of mana, a lot of cards dealing with this. WzBsekBvezBsekBujeBsekBgAA. See, he spent so many resources just for that Dorian that I couldn't get value out of anymore.
This could be our home.
Already have Rod. Spirit is great. Next turn is Rod, and then Spirit on the Amalgam.
We shall guide our flash here, my love.
Can I kill this? Arcane spells cost 2 less. I cannot. Well, I definitely can. It won't have Rush. But I'm still gonna trade into it. Still gonna attack. If I need to kill this, I would definitely like to have the opportunity. This might be really bad. I don't think it's frozen anymore when it comes back. I'd give it Rush. Rush and another Spirit. Doing this on here doesn't help at all. So, no longer having Fishing Rod hurts, because once this goes back in a deck, there is a pretty good chance I'm not gonna get it back out.
I remember this place well.
Oh, and Kerrigan removes my hero power. My hero power is insane. Kerrigan might not be the play. Okay, I like seeing this. Hitting a Ziliax for next turn, if there's even one. Sweet. And this does nothing. So either he kills both at once, which would suck, or he does that and gives that. Oh, I'm in a way better spot now. Really? You think Kerrigan hero power would be better than a 1-mana tracking every turn in a deck about cycling amalgams. I don't even have Zerg minions other than what this gives me. So at max it'd be like 5, right? If assuming, and it could be 7 maybe if they don't clear anything. I don't know. I don't see it being good. Ziliax is sick.
Clock is ticking.
I like him using all these spells on me when I can just basically heal it back up. Oh, I didn't realize he had a frog.
Full hand.
That might have. Okay. My rush 8 damage amalgam has lifesteal. I just need that. That's all I need. Please give me it. This is not active.
I remember this place well.
Sweet. Double sweet. I actually thought about placement that time. Having everything beside each other is definitely very good in my deck. When I have escape on it.
Step forth into the time ways. Step forth into the time ways.
Alright, I should be pretty likely to get the amalgam now.
We shall guide our flight here, my love.
Don't they have the starship that casts arcane spells twice? Okay, they also have Blizzard. Please don't hit this. Okay.
Clock is ticking.
This.
Oh no! Yikes! A full hand.
Am I dead? Sweet. Come on. He got through it. No, he didn't. He tried. He's got taunt, bud. Are you It got all of the attack. All of it. It got all the attack. It got all of the attack. Between the two. I mean, I honestly doubt that spell can make something have 0 attack or 0 health. So, yeah, that's fun.
Illyria versus Phelan. Calm down, I'm just.
Did I say mage?
This isn't my
Wait,
first rodeo.
that wasn't mage? Holy crap. I genuinely thought I was again. What do you mean that's not mage? Isn't that Fabled Dragon a mage card? Or my... Oh, wait, Druid has the starship. That's what you're saying. Wait. Yeah, that's what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, I'm wrong. Dang. That would have been actually busted if both of those were in the same thing. So I can set up Rod and set up the Amphibian Spirit onto the Amalgam, which is quite nice. I think this Rod's more important than Niall, even though she's so good. Although I could just Niall and Hero Power this turn instead of wasting a mana. That's probably what I'm gonna do.
Lush wilds and clear skies.
This could be our home.
I have Dorian. I think I would like the most chances possible to draw minions. So I will pick the non-minion of the three.
Fill the skies with
Hey, that might be fun.
sparkles.
I wonder if you can get the Fabled stuff, like one of the three minions of the Fabled. Alright, so
Hold still. Hold still.
I'll waste a mana. Or I could get location out.
I remember this place well.
See what I get. 1/1 copy. Discover a spell. I'll get location out. And then
Inhospitable.
hopefully make him trade. Makes sense. I wonder if any of these are going to be insane.
The stars and skies
I think that's what I meant by insane.
You're merely a pawn.
Give me Ysera. Actually, it wouldn't really... Oh, Dios is sick. Sweet. Kinda dying, aren't I? I cannot kill this.
blaze a trail. Inhospitable.
I could Dios Stranglevine Escape Pod and then copy the Stranglevine with Rush. And that should... Oh, and then I can also get Rod out. Okay, this is actually going to be a great turn. Getting the Dios here is amazing. Ow. So I have Dios, Escape Pod. So I'm hitting, I guess, face. Amalgam's out. Dios, I don't care about giving Rush. I want to give Stranglevine Rush. Then I can play Escape Pod and Stranglevine. I don't want to hit this. Now I can copy this. This can let me draw another fish or thing, fishing rod.
Inhospitable. Now.
put it back in deck, so there isn't really a counterplay for it. And then I believe it had a good few. Did it just have Rush Poisonous? Is that all it had? That's all that's showing up when I hover. Which honestly would be a little unlucky. My board's a little crazy. Rush minions won't be able to do anything because one of my minions have taunt that isn't Dios. So he will really need a spell. That definitely helps. I hope he plays a minion.
Time is running out.
No. Sweet. Oh, it has damn.
Blaze of trail, blaze of trail.
And it had lifesteal. Did the oh, the amalgam, I actually have 2 of those amalgams in my deck, so I should be less worried about silence. I have 2 amalgams in deck because it died with Dios alive.
Picture the adventure of
Wow.
a lifetime. Time is running out.
You defile the dead.
Ooh. He can resurrect with 2 health.
You are not part of their plan.
Hold still.
Nothing here has 6 attack. I maybe should have copied it. Oh, that's a better target though. Well, this is a better target.
Now.
I remember this place well. Blaze of trail. Blaze of trail.
How didn't this have rush? This has 9 of the death rattles on it to get up a bonus effect. How does this not have rush? I assumed this would have rush because it has enough death rattles to cover every single keyword.
I remember this place well.
It still doesn't have rush. It's literally got 12. Oh, I'm overdrawing the fishing rod. Well, at least I have 2 amalgams, so I can't overdraw both. That really didn't do a whole lot. I don't think those stack. Should have waited. Although I think he's just conceding.
My hand is full. Blaze of trail.
Probably could have ordered that better. 2 of 1. But I guess I'm BMing all the time. And yes, both of them did not stack.
Our courage will not wane.
Very nice. I don't know if they got any new cards for Maviana. Oh, actually, no, they did get the Death Rattle dude. The hero Death Rattle dude.
Lorthamar versus Nemzi.
Let's have some fun.
I will fight to the end.
All of these are a no. Workhorse is kind of nice.
Job's done. Nothing can prevent your end.
Workhorse trades really well into that. And then getting Elise right after is quite nice.
What pretty petals!
Although it doesn't trade very well anymore. Trades quite terribly. Might Amphibian Spirit, the horse, it would trade better, and then I believe it would also just, you know, step down onto one of the little things. Yeah, I don't want to die. I'm using the spirit now. Dude, what is wrong with this game? the Amphibian Spirit was played after the Workhorse, so why, like, in what world does Workhorse Death Rattle not go off first? Why does Amphibian Spirit go off first? That doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, I'm just praying, even though he can just kill it. I mean, he can't kill it unless he has 1 point of damage, which an aggro deck should have. Well, I am very screwed.
I commend your bravery. True.
Yeah, aggro's pretty good. I didn't realize every single one of these cards are dragons. That's kind of insane. I don't know why they needed to be dragons. I thought they were pretty good by themselves.
Illyria versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
This isn't my first rodeo.
I love Dorian. I'm keeping Tar. And then, I mean, tracking turn 1 is better than a mulligan, right? I feel like that's always the case. See? Way better than a mulligan. If I don't... I mean, I got a coin, right? Coin horse, probably, for more aggression. So, not quest.
This could be our home.
So far, not Starship. So they're probably Big Warrior, testing out all that new stuff. Even though I could get 2 more damage, it would make it likely that I would never get that spell onto the Amalgam, which is basically a priority for me. I mean, that's a good point. Big Warrior probably should just run quest, but I don't know. Maybe the one draw, like, because of course quest is a worse draw than anything else in your deck. So your early game gets a lot weaker because of it. I mean, I just don't fill up my own board, right? I just prepare for my Dorian turn, which might be next turn. I would really like Ysera, but I'm not that likely to get it. Okay. I will Dorian here.
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
Stalker's just insane, is it not? Is he gonna use some sort of board clear on just Dorian? No. Seemingly not. Surely you don't have a way to deal 4. Sweet. This first? I have 9, so this goes to 8, and then up to 10.
I remember this place well. Now.
Both of these have the death rattle to do the frog stuff, and I can give both of them rush. Hopefully I'll just be able to poisonous this Tortola. It's also quite nice to be able to run all my stuff into this.
My hand is full.
That is fine. Summon a 1/1 copy of probably a Rush Amalgam. Shoot. It's always this, dude. I guess it doesn't matter. Is it better to do this first? Probably. It's always Divine Shield.
Now.
Oh, sweet, dude. And Wind Fury, so it can kill. And I'm not even gonna hit. Not bad. Although I do get a separate worse amalgam in my deck now because of the Reborn, but that's fine. I can make use of it even if I do draw it with the weapon. So I need to pay attention to what amalgam I get when I use this weapon.
I grow weary.
Hold still.
I got the garbage one. So I think that just means I do other things. Or I guess I could trade and then make it not garbage. No Wind Fury. Yeah. Alright, I can just make it not bad. And then go for a 5-mana location. Well, they did cycle one of the location destroy people, but I don't know if they run two. I mean, either way, I'm getting a ton of value even if they kill one of these. Can you kill my board? Whatever survives is gonna get a ton of stats. This is great. That's what we love to see. Please kill it, dude. Kill that before the other amalgam. That would be so sick. No? You don't want to do that? It's weird. Ysera, probably. I'm trying to kill my opponent. So I could do a Stalker. I could do Dio Stalker. I've already gotten... Yeah, it's probably Dio Stalker. I would like this to be dead, but there's nothing I can do about it. I should have attacked first. I forgot about that. Always forget. And then Dios is obviously what I would like. As many amalgams as I can get, and I don't need to do this. He gets buffs the more minions I have. Two Dioses on the board should make this really hard to deal with. Because once he kills one Dios... Okay. I'm gonna get a ton of frogs, especially if one of these live. This is gonna be sick. It's also got Wind Fury, just in case you,
You've got a knack for this.
That's a lot of death rattles, bud. So I can summon a 5/5 copy of this. And it has lifesteal, so like there's pretty much no way I'm dying, right? Why does this not have rush? You literally have 53! I hate this game. What is this? What is that? I 100% should have it. Okay, do I have lethal? I can get more death rattles. Oh yeah, 100%. What am I even... Dude, does nothing have rush? I have 8 amalgams in deck, by the way. What is actually happening? Dude, I don't... These literally have every, like, multiple times every single keyword worth of death rattles, and they don't have rush. This wasn't an issue before this set. This is never... It's never happened to me. Oh, I hate bugs. Can anybody think of a reason why they wouldn't have rush? Like, they should 100% have rush.
Watch your back.
I will fight to the end.
Against Rogue. Rogue does that massive combo, right? I guess Elise would be fine against the combo deck. These are some pretty bad draws. I'm thinking about replacing Kerrigan for either Wisp or something else I can think of. I mean, maybe Mask, but like, even if I run Mask, I likely can't even put Mask onto an Amalgam because it'll have Elusive because of the keywords. So, honestly, I think I'd rather just run Wisp. Because it hurts so bad to get rid of Niall hero power. Like, it is like amazingly good to have Niall hero power.
Too soon.
I'm kind of lucky. Seeing this pirate makes me think not combo, right? Unless they just like don't have any better cards to run than something to burgle from your opponent. Yeah, where they'd have Wind Fury and Charge would be sick, but you're likely not going to be able to do that because of the elusive. So you would have to play Mask first, which is like, you know, then you have to deal with the randomness of either not getting Wind Fury or the effects not landing on the card you want it to land on.
Lush wilds and clear.
So,
Home.
what does this mean? Does this just mean burgle? There's no way this means combo. I feel like. Yeah, but would Dark Gift Rogue even run Swashbuckler? I don't know. Swashbuckler doesn't even help with, like, King Lane stuff. Oh my god. Dorian with the hero power. Quite nice. Maybe I should have picked the 5. I think I'd rather have the Rush Minion. That is sad. I'll go with armor. Could be free to play. They did get King Lane though. That doesn't very much scream free to play. But you know, maybe they're playing with the one legendary they got from the new expansion kind of thing. Okay, I was about to say that is not run in their deck. That is not ran in their deck. I like the Rogue legendary. You really don't like this? I actually love this card, like the Rogue legendary. I think it's in a, you know, sadly it's in a class that has to scam the shit out of you to win, basically. But I do really like their thing that they got. Let's see what I get first. Okay. It is Rod. You got the priest fabled card? Is that what you're saying? Or you got like stuff for priest? Yeah. Rogue quest was probably the best or the worst out of all of them. And they didn't give it any support in this, I don't think. In this expansion. Okay, a lot of the things I would have liked to hit with Dorian are in my hand.
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
Give me the escape pod. Just draw escape pod. I would be in a very good position if I could just draw escape pod right now.
Too soon.
Damn.
I am watching closely.
Yeah, well, I cheat and pay money for this game. So it's a little hard when they want you to pay, you know, like $100 every expansion in order to play new cards. Isn't it funny how they did you guys see in the I don't have Lane, but in the patch notes for when they banned all the quests in the pre-Tavern Brawl that they were like, the reason why we did this is because we want more people to play the new cards. When, you know, people don't have the new cards because it's really hard to get new cards unless you pay a bunch of money. Fire! Always Divine Shield, dude. Stop. Actually stop. I want this to die. Like, I know he's aggro, but come on. He could have silence. He could have so many things that are just gonna screw me. Yeah, but that's only gonna work for, you know, either people that don't already, like, understand the King Lane mind game, or just, in general, once people already understand what King Lane does, they're not gonna look at it in their hand if they know what it does. So it's a right now strategy, but when people catch on, they're just gonna hover over everything, so you can't even really use it to your advantage. This existing is sick. What can I do with it? Feel like not much. Oh, this Dios needs to die. What am I doing? Actually, he's not. That's a deja vu card. No.
Much to think about.
Oh, and it doesn't even die. So I was thinking about this kind of wrong.
Much time left.
I don't think he can do anything with this. I mean, maybe he is combo, and I just lost because I let him keep this up.
8 combatants enter, and I take the crown.
That's nothing, right? I mean, he could make me overdraw a card, which could be Amalgam. It's freeze and then the refresh one. Yeah. That's probably what I would have done as well. Nothing really on my board worth copying other than the horse, maybe. And then, of course, the added benefit is overdrawing your opponent when their win condition is 1 Amalgam.
This rain fit for our fire.
Oh, they do have Scoundrel in here. That honestly is quite scary. Any of these are fine. Yeah, that's even better. Getting Ysera off this would be sick. Oh, I didn't actually mean to play that. I was thinking about it.
I am watching closely.
Sweet. I could double King Lane.
All are nourished when the
My
falcon
God.
renews.
The strategy. Okay, getting 2 Amalgams is almost definitely what I want. And then a 1/1 version is ultra what I want. I don't know why you moved around. It definitely played you at the edge.
It is not ready. It's time
My hand is
I would rather have more minions on the board for the buffs to bounce around on.
This is treasure.
The combo is that, and then Sonya, bounce this, then you play this again to discount.
Relaxation for all. And
Okay.
all thanks to me.
I mean, it seems like he's trying to play it.
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
I must choose soon. Now this is treasure.
Didn't go to anything I really wanted it to go to. What am I doing? What am I doing? Somebody tell
All
me.
strings attached.
I was really hoping for... Actually, I have this. That is 3 total.
Time left.
I think it's this. Lifesteal. Oh, he's dead. I love this deck. Oh man. It's taking forever. I think I'm gonna try this again. Is our servers going down or something? What is happening? Oh, your client. Oh, sorry. Should have been reading chat. Did I tap to close out of everything? Let me check for update. It says it's up to date. I might have to end stream if it ain't gonna let me play the video game. Restarting it another time. Damn. I was having fun. Should we make decks for a bit? While maybe we wait for this to blow over. Alright.
You're back.
So
Tell us a story or two.
why did that just play the opening audio? Okay. So for this deck, I was, wanting to have 5 of a combination of freebooters and stegodons die, and then late game play Dios and Umbra, which would basically play a combination of these 20 times, which is so sick. Other than that, I don't think there's any other death rattles other than like starships that I would want to do. Actually, holy crap. Well, actually, you need the starship to die in the first place for Hunter, but it would likely get triggered at least once. Anyway, so Buccaneer's a great way to get another death for this. And then I need to not play death rattle minions. So I'm not a minion, so I could put this in the deck. This draws me a minion. It's actually really sick. I could do Staff of Endbringer. Is that good at all? Why can't I get out of the screen? No! Alright, I'm restarting again. The 10 mana maybe? 10 mana Death Rattle for Death Knight? 10 mana. Oh, the 10 mana resummon. I just want to murder my opponent when I play Umbra in that. I don't, I need small stuff that isn't Death Rattles itself. Although, having that 10 mana card would be so sick for, Starship stuff, if I specifically wanted to make a absolutely massive Starship. Alright, before I go to the back to the making the deck, let's see if they fix this or not. I'll wait here for 5 more seconds because I have no patience. Patience gone.
Tell me about your travels.
I will. tell you about my travels. Oh, and it didn't even save? What a good game. So, another way that I could duplicate these is Elise, and that'd especially be good for the 6 mana one, because obviously I would prefer to be doing 6 damage rather than 5 damage, and it's not even 5 damage immediately. So it's a lot more value getting more Stegodons down. Although Elise does make me have to make this deck a certain way. So I guess I will wait a bit to attempt the Elise. So basically I need to live, and ways to live are what exactly? Is this not just a must-have? Yeah, that would be, this is sick if I can't find stuff. This raptor doesn't, I mean, I guess like pretty much everything is an undead, so it would likely get, you know, work out. Is Stitch Giant? Well, I could play Exarch, and then that would let me play like Cultist, and then of course Stitch Giants, and then that would make me want to play low cost Swarm cards that give me corpses. This would not have lifesteal, which makes me not want to play it. We could try and build a deck like this. Can't play Dreadhound. Leeches? Yeah, Ooh, sorry. Yeah, leeches. No, not leeches. Stegodon is, Stegodon's 2 blue. So if I played, are all of leeches only 1 red? No, they're 2 red. So I can't play leeches and Stegodon. Refresh mana doesn't seem like it would be what I want. Body Bagger honestly might be really nice to get the Maladar going, and it's an extra health for Reaper. These are death rattles, sadly. 1/1. Oh, yeah. I'll go with that. That's pretty good. I actually just noticed, do I run Ceremony to guarantee that my stuff dies? Probably not, but it's a thought. Yeah, I'll run Mermy, wherever he is. Oh, I could also run Keychain, but I don't want to discover something with a death rattle, so I can't. Mermy. There's the new 3 mana card that summons 3 things. That's 3 corpses. Dragon Elemental? Anything that I'd want to copy? Seemingly not. Maybe Staff? It just seems ridiculously slow. I have... Oh, no, oh wait, no, I don't have I'm not Warlock. Eternal Layover. Yeah, okay. I'll probably go with it. Where is it? There it is. These are 3 corpses, and then I'm probably good with just this. Sadly, doesn't trigger the kindred. So, what do I want? Just more late game stuff? What am I looking for? There's Skeletal Sidekick. Goes really good with Hero Power and Body Bagger. There's the Zerglings. Could go with Spawning Pool and Zerglings. And then if I go with Spawning Pool, I can actually have the Layover. And then I could also do Horizon's Edge. Probably want large minion removal, so maybe the Asphyxiate. Or is there another card I would like instead? Like, you know, maybe the turn that I do the Oh, wait, I need the whole... I can't do the combo without Ysera. So, there's no way to get more mana other than that 2. Oh, that's a 2-mana Death Rattle, though. The 2-mana... I'll show you guys wherever he is. The Treant. That is a Death Rattle. I don't think there's any other way to get mana. That's refreshing. No. Something like this might be sick. So it's a 14 mana combo. So playing it on turn 11 after I've played Ysera. I need to survive until then. Which layovers honestly might be able to 2 board clears basically, as long as I have like a spawning pool. Because giving all my Zerglings rush basically means I get to deal 1 damage to every enemy minion. And also a Horizon's Edge would be sick. Husk lets me live a long time. Might be pretty good. Let's not play with it because stuff isn't working. Oh! Looks like we can play the game now.
Knowledge is power.
Who wants to play?
I actually don't have much draw. I think that might be my my downfall here.
Reality woven.
Zergling actually has a chance of killing this, while Mermy does not. Because I cannot... Well, I mean, unless he trades into Mermy, which would be really stupid. I just hero power here, I think. Yeah, that does definitely look like a Protoss mage. Which I'm glad I haven't been seeing much of this from today and yesterday.
What is your wisdom?
I think I risk it. Sweet. Was that counter? Of course it was counter. I'm glad it did not coin out Husk. Probably Horizon's Edge, assuming that he doesn't click hero power. But even still, I think I'm going to use it. This likely does some damage. Not bad. So it's either just Imbue Mage or Imbue Protoss, which I would expect Imbue Protoss. Very nice. That is 1 out of 5 minions so far.
The world tree heals all.
That is nice. See what this hits. Half good. Very much looking for Buccaneer. Would get me 2 freebooters, which would be so sick. Yeah, it was definitely not a very smart trade. I think I like to see this so early. Although I don't really have a guaranteed way to kill it. Please. Thank you so much. I'll use the 1 mana. It's technically mana cheat. The Divergence card that you're talking about, that splits a minion into 2. Assuming that some people in the chat don't know exactly how it works, it will split the cost and stats in half while keeping the text on the card the same. So you have a minion in hand, play Divergence, and then the minion becomes 2 minions with like half cost. So if it's, you know, let's say it's Dios, that he costs 7 mana, you'll get a 3 and a 4 mana Dios, and both of them will be 2/4s. Which is really cool. Okay, so it's just this, and then some giants, right? Pretty nice turn.
Reality woven.
I should have edged probably. Yeah, but it's Imbue. Like, they're likely not going to have a great board clear because they rely so heavily on a bunch of Wisp procs. And that's what going all in gets you against this kind of mage. I guess I didn't anything because the Blizzard servers are still screwed. Wouldn't that be funny if I didn't get any rank or anything? What is happening? You shouldn't doubt me. I never make bad plays. Deck was kind of fun. I still think it doesn't have enough draw, but I just got lucky with my draws. So I'll just do that every game and I'll be good. I really like Dread Raptor in this, even though I didn't really get to use it.
Versus Kerrigan.
My web.
You get back to work.
There's no way I hold this. Right? I don't believe these numbers. Am I playing a freebooter on 2 or on 3? If I get Buccaneer, I'm probably just throwing it down on 2. I think I'm hoping it's Rafam, and it is Rafam. Rafam likely means I'll be able to survive for a long time without being pressured. And then hopefully I can get my combo off before he gets his. It's probably the minion first. And then Horizon Edge, because obviously the minion has to take a bit to be able to attack, but Horizon's Edge can just immediately start dealing damage. And it goes better if I already have a board. That's both table flips.
Me have that for you.
Okay. I might be able to make him overdraw by reborning this when it comes out. So he'll have Warlock location, likely, so I will not play both of these Zerglings. Oh my god.
Make a good goose.
And that was probably one of the best reforms that he could have overdrawn. 7 mana 7/7 is absolutely feared by me.
I'm done here.
I'm so great. I didn't have to do anything I said I was gonna do. I didn't even need to draw well that game. He just lost himself. I think draw needs added. There's Slippery Slope, which goes well with Freebooter. I don't believe I have any Frost spells. Oh, it's also a Death Rattle, so it's out of the question. Platosaur is a Death Rattle, and I wouldn't want to use Platosaur anyway. Prize Vendor's a Death Rattle. Acolyte of Pain? Actually, there's the, why don't I use Acolyte of Death? It says undead, so Zerglings don't work with it. But I have a good few undead. And it's also hero power. And Acolyte of Death could either be, you know, 0 card draw if I feel like I don't need it. Or it can be, you know, up to a 5 if I really try and get a lot of cards out of it. I really like Reform. I don't know what you mean by the Reform deck. I really like the card Reform. It's just Warlock itself is a little boring because it's just a bunch of control. And your Reform goes really well into the control. I really like the Reform concept. But yeah, I see what you're saying by it's a little boring. Probably go with a spawning pool and then Freebooter Raptor. Gets me the other Freebooter unless I draw it before then, which I hopefully will not do. I actually have Reform, but I still haven't played it. Also, double also. The first also was I'm screwed. The second also is drawing the second Freebooter, which means this card does nothing, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Maybe Horizon's Edge can help me live for a while. I feel like there's no way I can live to turn 11 against Murloc Paladin. Oh, cool, it's active. That's so cool. Brittlebone Buccaneer is sick with this Freebooter. So that's probably my turn.
Reporting for duty.
Now basically I just need to play the other 2 Stegodons. If this just hits this, I will cry. That was the best hits I think that could have been had. So, I'm sucking up my tears. I get to freeze that for a while. And especially because he did that, I can trade into here. I'm feeling it.
Frozen in fear.
Massive.
Reporting for duty.
What is this? This is sick. I'm getting so lucky. I just need Umbra, right?
What's there?
Crystallize.
I'd like Malcazar. Oh, actually, no, Malcazar. I do not have the corpses required to play Ysera, even if everything on my board dies. I get to deal 8 more damage to them. Layover doesn't help even slightly, because their stuff just comes back stronger. So I can start doing this now.
Find the real one, I swear!
I need to be able to play Ysera next turn, I think is what needs to happen. And then I also need to draw Umbra, which is extremely unlikely. I could just win. I'm not winning. Umbra, though. Literally just getting an Umbra, I think, would win me the game, probably. None of his minions had Rush. Just need Umbra. I mean, 10.
All come to me in time.
Got a lot of health. I'm just assuming I'm still dead. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. This can make hero power happen twice. Other than that, I don't have a way to deal more damage. Huh. Just Umbra. Just need Umbra. Not Umbra.
You're awfully good.
Yeah, it is a cool effect. Dude, I was so close to winning. Even though I feel like I really shouldn't have even been close. Hmm. What can I do with Dios that would be sick? Double Gnome Muncher effect, because it triggers end of turn stuff twice. Warrior obviously has the mech stuff, which is really good. Rogue has Incendious. Priest has Protoss. Priest also has Orimi, which I guess doesn't do anything with it. Aviana to be able to play it easier. Can you do anything crazy with him in Priest? Probably get your hero power to -10 on the cost. And then he does let you use your hero power twice. I bet you can make an insane value Priest deck. Paladin. I know they got that new location that gives a death rattle to deal 2 damage to the enemy opponent, or to the enemy hero. With that, you could so I didn't unpack it somehow. I think it might be rare. But this. You can give a friendly minion 2 damage, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. So basically what you could do is give Amalgam Rush this, and then draw. And then if you can also make Amalgam cost 0, you can have it hit into like your opponent's board until the enemy dies. You wouldn't want to give it Divine Shield, but... And then, like, even if your opponent doesn't have a board, they only have, like, 1 scrawny minion, you could attempt to use... Shell Ledgersil to make the enemy minion immune this turn. So, that is a combo. Don't think I'm going to go for it. Could try to do Wakener of Souls, crap ton of, you know, Starship stuff. This is an end of turn effect. What do I think? You can technically, you know the combo with Neri, where you get like, you duplicate this like 3 times or something, and then you use the neutral thing to make your next dragon, your first dragon cost 1, and then you go with the dragon that hits at the end of turn, so you have an absolutely massive Drake. You could have it attack twice with, you know, Dios. Don't think that'd matter at all, but it's a thought. What am I looking? What do I want? I really want more Dios combos. So like in Mage, Khadgar, end of Khadgar ball would go off twice at the end of each turn. But it would lose 2 durability per. Because I believe the end of turn effect includes the lose 1 durability. You could do 2 of these. You could do 2 Colossuses, which honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I really hate thinking about because there's already a combo you can do where you play 2 Colossuses in 1 turn with the location that makes your next Protoss minion cost 3 less. Stranglevine, Seismopod, Grey Burrow. Maybe. Does Druid have the copy location? Druid does. Also, I didn't know they added this. Did they just do this? It's kind of sick. Bundled cards, related cards. Anyway, I guess I'm making this because I think there's no doubt in my mind that I'm going to play with the copy location in Druid, eventually at least. Yeah, I can try to make some sort of Stranglevine with Druid. So you got the Elise. You have Fabled. It did make a noise. Gray. Amal. Strang. Dios. Then what? Seismopod. I don't know if I want. Do I want Seismopod? Costs 9. Can I cheat it out? Is that a thing? Oh, there's this. Yeah, that's probably a good enough card to just play. Which does make it so I can be a little on the higher side of cost. Now, getting Amalgam out is a lot harder without the weapon. So, type. Okay, there are a lot of cards that draw based on type. There's the minion draw. This can be minion draw. Then taunt minion could draw Keeper of Eons, Grey Burrow, and then Stranglevine, or well, I guess Stranglevine if it gets taunt with Amalgam if it gets taunt with Stranglevine. This can also be draw a minion. This is draw a card. This is draw a minion, which I am 100. Oh, I'm very unlikely to get the health and armor from it. So it's a maybe. Contingency is definitely something you play with having this, and it's a 3 mana draw too, so might as well. Tortolan Traveler. Is there any other taunt minions I would like? Hybridization reduces cost. I think I will always want Escape Pod, unless Druid has a better way to give rush or kill my own minion. They have the Chameleon, which is 3 mana, because I also have to use hero power, and then it only gives it to one minion, unlike Escape Pod. So that's probably how that's gonna work. I mean, this is just good, no? If you see like Dios, then you don't pick Dios, and then you can Eons and draw it. It's probably good. Eight more cards. Trail Mix is sick. And then if I'm gonna be doing Dios combo, I would like... Oh, I also need Elise to work. Kind of a big must. So I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 total mana costs. So Druid doesn't have any 0. Oh, they have Innervate. Yeah, you put Innervate in here, don't you? Like guaranteed. And then mana. New Heights. And then you go for some sort of... So I could go with like Cenarius. There's 8 mana, so could go with Pupil. Could go with Stargrazer. Stargrazer is 8 armor. I would like to avoid putting Ceaseless Expanse in the deck. Feels like it takes forever to do anything. I could also copy Stargrazer. Thinking about Stargrazer. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. An 8 could be Meadow Strider, but probably not. Could be Amber Warden. Geppetto doesn't do anything. It'll give me back Seismopod and a default Amalgam, which is just not what I want to see. That's not what I meant to click. There's Shaladrasil. Is my hand gonna be full? Maybe. I think I like the Stargrazer. Just getting 8. And also I'm likely to be able to ramp into it with the new heights and everything. I might want more draw, or like controlled draw to get. I don't know. Stranglevine ramp, I guess, is a term you could use for this. So getting a permanent Greyburrow on Amalgam would be pretty difficult. It would be a 9 mana combo. So 5 for Greyburrow, and then 4 for the Amalgam Escape Pod. Unless, yeah, and then you would trade in Escape Pod, and then somehow trade in Greyburrow. And then you would get infinite Greyburrows on the Amalgam.
What dreams may come?
With Trail Mix, I definitely want to keep this, and I'll keep Eons. Because then, you know, there's a lot of cards that are really good with Eons. Like Contingency. It's pretty much the only one. When you draw a minion, or like when you draw from your deck from like with a spell, does it draw the top minion or a random minion from your deck? Isn't it top? Okay, so I want to save. So currently I can play Ysera on turn 5 if I played Trail Mix the turn before, right? So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. Think I'd rather get the value out of this probably. Especially because this Warlock is really slow because it's Reform.
Step forth into the time ways.
So this is the turn I played the
I remember
Trail
this
Mix,
place
right?
well.
Just gonna Trail Mix on 4. On 5 I'll have 7 mana, 8, 9. It seems good. And then Trail Mix probably Reforestation. Does anybody think it'd be fun to play Mill Warlock against all these Reform Warlocks? Or would that just be like the ultimate dick move?
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Um, New Heights?
Step forth into the time ways.
I could go with 5 mana location for Elise. Not trading makes sense. Do I not just do both of these? Didn't I see what's on the bottom of my deck? My deck tracker didn't. It was Tortolin and or like the turtle, and then it was something else I don't think I cared about.
Is the best way.
So maybe I'll wait. See what Elise gets
I
me.
remember this place well.
Spell probably. 5/5 copy. Think I'm gonna use the copy now.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
This costing 4 less is sick. Although, if you've played a minion, gain 5 armor.
Time is running out.
I have Stargrazer. I'm not that worried about dying, especially against a deck that's based around control. So it can kill me with non-damaging lethal. Sweet. I think this flips at the end of turn, so this is currently spells. Even into this oncoming turn.
Time's running out.
I'll probably Eon's Contingency and then play the Tortolan Traveler. I'm pretty annoyed it's not telling me what's in the bottom of my deck when I should 100% know.
All of history is under my gaze.
Stop and smell the flowers.
He hasn't played a single Reform yet, and he might even overdraw if he keeps going at the rate he is. Although obviously there's the 9-mana Reform that I need to worry about, the Sheep Reform. So I need to pretty much force him to use that before I can do the Amalgam stuff. Do a lot of damage to him.
I know my strength. Chronological. Quiet.
Dios. So this is probably where he'd use the Sheep Reform. I really hope he has it, because I don't want to wait the entire game for him to use it. Okay, he obviously doesn't. Oh. Sweet. That's amazing. I can trade Greyburrow into here too. Put it on the Amalgam. Although, would I rather have Stranglevine on it or Greyburrow? Because Greyburrow can get Rush from a Stranglevine Amalgam, but Stranglevine can't get Rush from a Greyburrowed Amalgam. And can't I also do the Dios combo in this if I... So it's Dios, Escape Pod, and then I'd have 3 mana, so no. I need 1 more. I don't want this. I actually want the opposite. I guess I can just go for it. Maybe I should have played the brochure. It would have likely got my amalgam back.
I'm going to be hit!
He hasn't played the 1 cost, 2 cost, 5 cost, or 7 or 8. Okay, there's definitely a good few, but the 8 will be easy, as I said. That's interesting. Not exactly what I wanted. That's okay. I want this on minions, so.
I've got to find the way out.
Go on, take a bite.
I could. He's not close to overdrawing. Alright, so. I can likely. Yeah, there's my amalgam.
You're barking on the wrong tree.
I want it to go in here.
Out of my bones.
A true queen defends her people.
I can get rid of this. Doesn't bother me.
Do not forget me. You're barking on the wrong tree.
Stop and smell.
So, amalgam's on top because I used that spell and didn't see amalgam. So my next draw is guaranteed to be amalgam. So my board's starting to get, you know, scary, but he also is very close to just winning. He has the 5 and the 1 to play, I believe. And the 7. Okay, actually, he's definitely a bit far. Insignificant. Makes sense. Wind Fury. That's sick. What the hell is even that? What a wild card. So essentially, I do this.
A true queen defends her people.
Sure, more draw. For when amalgam gets put on the bottom.
My people are with me.
Tree. You're barking on the
can't do this anymore. And I will... I know the two bot... Well, I actually don't know if the two bottom... Okay, that works really well. I believe... Yeah, these are both good ones. So this board should be very hard to kill. Because he needs to focus the Dios, and the Dios is untargetable by spells. And then if he kills this, or the lifesteal one, I don't think any of the other ones got anything, but yeah, it'll start ping-ponging and stuff. What do you... Yeah, so you want to kill it all at once. I mean, that is what you'd want to do, but if you can't do that right now, kind of a little screwed. Tiny Reform and 5 cost Reform. Trail mix will never matter, so I might as well keep it in my hand. Three reforms left. Okay, that's pretty good card. They can even play the 5 and the 10 to next turn because of how much value mana they have. This is getting Wind Fury, is it not? Hasn't gotten anything. I guess it's not that likely. Well, he's dead, right? That's a Wind Fury 14 attack minion, bud. You're barking up the wrong tree, man. That was really close, but definitely a pretty fun game. Very nice. How long's the stream been? 3-hour stream? I think I'm gonna make a video, and I think I'm gonna end it here and make a video probably. I appreciate everybody watching. I am so in love with this expansion. It's amazing. Also probably gonna grab some food, but yeah, for anybody that isn't subscribed, please subscribe. It's really satisfying seeing my community grow. Also got a Discord. We'll basically answer any question on there. And see you guys next stream.